Do you know when you're boxing training and you're coming to the end of the session, your shoulders start to get tired. And then what happens? Your hands start to drop. And then what happens? You start to develop bad habits. This is why it's important that you build shoulder endurance. And on this video, I'm going to give you 4 shoulder endurance drills that you can do at the end of every single boxing session that I guarantee you is going to take your shoulder endurance to the very next level. And all you need is some gloves and a heavy bag, or something to punch like this guy right here. Apart from the drill at the end, that's a special Rocky Balboa style boxing drill. When you've come to the end of your heavy bag session, what I recommend you do on your last round, spend it non-stop punching like this. And if you notice my feet, I'm stepping and punching at the same time. Now my arms are going to get really tired doing this, just punching. But this is a great conditioning drill that you want to do. Then when you get comfortable doing that, you could even bend your legs and hit the body a little bit, and then come back up. Then go back down, and then come back up. Making sure you bring your hands back to your face after each punch. If you don't, you're going to develop them bad habits that we're trying to avoid. Now when you're doing this, you're going to really feel the burn in them shoulders. And that's the burn that we've got to get through here. And if you can see my feet here, I'm doing little steps with each punch. When the left punch lands, the left foot lands. When the right punch lands, the right foot lands. This is also getting us into a rhythm and developing our timing, which we need for boxing. Good rhythm and good timing. Now moving on to number 2. This time we're going to throw 10 fast punches to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then from there, 2 hooks to the body. 1, 2. Back to the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 to the body. Now with this drill, because we're punching faster, there's a lot higher output than there was with the first drill. So what's going to happen, about a quarter of the way through the round, your 10 punches will slow down. Your heart's going to be beating very fast, and you're going to get tired. Great finisher for the end of your session. And the benefits to this are massive. Not only are you going to build your shoulder endurance, but you're going to build your overall stamina and fitness by doing this at the end of your session. Now moving on to number 3. This guy's going to get bigger. Wow, now he is really big. Now I know how David Hay felt when he was fighting Valuev. Well, maybe not. Now whether you've got something like this to hit or a heavy bag, it doesn't matter. What we're going to do now is similar to the first round, but rather than punching our shoulder height like this, I'm going to be punching high up like this. Now because I'm punching higher, I've got to lift my hands higher. What happens when you start lifting your hands up? They start getting tired. So this is going to put extra strain on your arms and shoulders, which is only going to benefit you when you're doing this at the end of the session. Now when you're doing this, about halfway through the round, your arms are going to want to drop. You're going to get tired. But this is the pain that we've got to get through to get the full benefits of this. Now when you are doing this, you want to be bringing your hands back to your face after every punch, or it's a waste of time. Now you don't have to be turning your hips like you would with a solid 1-2. This is all about the consistency of your punching, getting into that rhythm, improving your timing, which is ultimately going to improve your shoulder endurance. Not as much as the next drill, but it's going to really help. Now before I show you the next drill, I need to get rid of this guy with a big overhand right. Watch this. That didn't work. I was expecting it to fall down. I thought I would have got more power in the punch, but I didn't. Now this last drill, if you've never done it before, I'm sure you've seen it on the Rocky movies or any other boxing movies. It's an absolute killer. Now, can you guess what this drill is? This really strengthens your muscles in your shoulders, your arms, and your back. It improves your endurance as well. It can enhance your punching power. On top of that, you're building the core muscles that you need to rotate when you're throwing correct punches. And there's some other great benefits to it that I'm going to talk about in a second. But first, I want to show you what we're going to do. We're going to whack this tire as hard as we bloody can with this sledgehammer. Now watch me engage my core when I'm doing this. Engaging the core, staying relaxed. Also when you're doing this, you're burning a ton of calories. And this is another drill that's going to really help you with your rhythm that we need in boxing. And when you're engaging your core and bending your legs like you see here, it's improving me balance. And as well, there's something very satisfying about hitting something so bloody hard, but not like a punch. And if you want to know how to punch harder, I've created this video right here where I show you how to increase the power in your punches. Click here and watch this video next.